What's up, guys? Welcome to part 2 of the Q&A series that I've got going on here, and I'm going to be continuing on from where I left off. Once again, this is going to be taken, or the questions that you're hearing in this video is going to be taken from the Battlefield 1 First Thoughts video, which is where I first mentioned the Q&A. So I'm trying to hit all of these on this video first, and pretty much if you post a comment on this video after like 3 days ago, then I'm not gonna be able to like read the comments. Otherwise, I'll just continue getting comments and never be able to move on to the next video, if that makes sense. So real quick before I start this, before I get into this, I'll make a quick note. I'm sitting at home and I'm drinking whiskey. So so all right, because I already know some of you guys are gonna be like, all right, Ivan, you might have a problem. I don't have a problem, I promise you. I know this is like the second video or so that I've done where I'm actually like drinking, but you know, I just like to drink every now and then, and I just have a few drinks throughout the week, every now and then. And last time I drank before today was the day before yesterday, but that was because my friend Julie was over and we were drinking together. So it is what it is. But without further ado, let's go on with the show, shall we? So, Freedom Phantom, oh, long time fucking subscriber. I already know this dude. He asked, how long can you go without cursing? Well, dude, I have no fucking idea how long I could go without fucking cursing. You know, I don't know, man. It's just as you can tell by that sentence, it's like it's just instilled in my brain to just curse. Like, it's just the way it is. I don't know how to explain it. It's I've always been this way, even before joining the Marine Corps. So I mean, I don't know. It is what it is, man. It's just I'm never gonna stop cursing. I'm always gonna fucking curse. It's not butter. Oh my god. Wow, that's a it's a pretty. I don't know if it's the whiskey or not, but that's a pretty funny fucking name. He says, hey Ivan, can you tell me what happens after SOI? I'm joining the Marines soon. His MOS is gonna be 0311. Fuck yeah, bro. And I want to know what happens after SOI. If you want to know, refer back to my video where I say the title is Joining the Marines ? Refer back to that. I talk about it. I give you like the timeline on what goes down. Very informative in my opinion. I don't know if it's informative to the rest of you guys, but in my opinion, I think it was very informative. So, you know, just go check out that video. It'll hook you up on whatever you need to know. If you have any follow-on questions though, I highly recommend go to the link in the description box. There's a Facebook fan page. Like it if you want to. I don't really care if you do or not. But if you do have a question, by all means, dude, send me a message. I will get back to you as soon as I can. I'm all about helping out my subscribers and knowing, or my viewers or whoever, and knowing whatever they need to know about the military before they pursue a career in it. So, hook it up, man. I got you, bro. Say no more, fam. So, the next question comes from Rasta King. And he says, will you do any single-player walkthroughs or Battlefield 1 campaign walkthrough? Probably. I have it in works, kind of, sort of. I haven't actually done anything about it yet, but I kind of have that plan to do so. I just got to find the time to do it, really. Honestly, it takes some time to do the actual walkthrough with commentary and everything like that. I like to do it the first time through as well. So I kind of need to be in that right mode to not fuck it up. Because it's a one and done deal, pretty much. I don't like to play it 3 times and then go through it and do a live commentary. I like the no bullshit reactions on it, you know. So that's how I am. Next question comes from Want Zen. What do you think about VR? I guess he's referring to virtual reality. And he says my game mode about the trench warfare is a great idea. Pretty much virtual reality. I think it has a few kinks that needs to be worked out, such as, I mean, I see videos all the time of people getting way too into it and then they fall and bust their fucking shit open on the fucking deck, like right in front of them. So I think they need to work out a little bit of kinks. I don't know if that's actually a kink, because I mean, you're gonna be so much into it because it's kind of like, it feels like it's real, I guess. So it's working, obviously. But people busting their fucking heads open over a video game, I don't know. I don't really see that being a pleasurable thing. Atlas wants to know, what do you think about the military retiring the A-10 Thunderbolt? They're not retiring it just yet. It's a fucking badass fucking war machine. It really is. It's pretty much a fucking 30mm cannon that flies. Like, that's really what the A-10 is. For those of you guys who don't know, I'm pretty sure it's common knowledge. But they pretty much, they took the 30mm fucking cannon that's on the A-10. I'm pretty sure it's a 30mm. I'm like 99% positive about that. And they pretty much looked at it and they were like, how can we make this fucking thing fly? And then they did that. And then they were like, okay, it's flying. Now how can we add bombs and shit to it? And that's pretty much like anybody who goes against the United States, when they hear an A-10 overhead, their asses are fucking on their knees praying for forgiveness from whoever is about to rain down hell upon them, because that thing is fucking scary. I don't know about if another country had an A-10 and I'm in the shit and I see that A-10 coming my way, you know, I don't know. I don't know how I would be in combat. I really don't. You know, I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, for a fact I know this way I'm going to be. But in my mind, I'm not going to surrender because I just don't feel like I just have too much pride for that. But I would probably just be like, you know, kind of accepting the fact that it's my last moments on Earth. Because that's a fucking flying bomb just heading right towards me. I don't know, man. Fucking, let's see. Dat Smitty guy for the win. Have you ever trained with the British Royal Marines? That is a negative, Ghost Rider. I've never trained with them. Joe Bob Billy. Joe Bob Billy wants to know, what are your thoughts on the Canadian military, even though you are American? Have you ever done any war games training with them? I'm thinking of joining the Canadian Forces soon. As far as the Canadian military goes, I have hung out with a few of them. On Lejeune, there was quite a few of them over at Courthouse Bay, and they were just sitting having a few beers or whatever, and I was there with my ex-wife, and I went up to them because I was curious, and I was just asking them about like their military and stuff like that. I think they're really stand-up guys. I think the Canadian military is a stand-up military indeed. I think they have a very respectable tradition about them, and I think that if the time comes where they need us or we need them, you know, we'll be there mutually supporting each other. Because although Canada and America and the United States, I don't like to say America because I mean North America is America, and that's kind of like 3 countries in one. So I don't really like to say America. I like to say United States. But I mean, I do say America. Okay, I'm not gonna bullshit. I do say America, but I would prefer the United States because it kind of represents the actual United States. But if you know, if both militaries need each other, I'm pretty sure we'll be there to support each other, and you know, we'll have no problems working together because we both speak the same language, and at the end of the day, you know, we're kind of both fighting for each other. We help out each other whenever we can. So it is what it is. Prince DQ22 asks, what is my favorite movie? It's a tough one, but I'll have to go with not a movie, but a miniseries, and that would be Band of Brothers. Without a doubt, favorite miniseries. It will still always be my favorite miniseries, period. Mambo wants to know, what is your original reason for joining the military? Do you feel fulfilled at that reason? Do you feel you fulfilled that reason? Or do you think your reasons changed as more world events happen while you were going through the whole process? Keep up the great vids. Been here since the early Dazzle days. Damn, dude. Dazzle days? Fuck yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Big shout out to you, bro, for sticking around. Hold on, my dad's calling me. I'm not gonna answer that. Because, I mean, I love my dad, but I'm kind of, this is like sort of work, I guess I could say. But anyways, my reasons for joining the military, defend my country when the time needs. I know that, you know, a lot of the shit we do today isn't exactly like defending the actual country. You know, it's just like, so to speak, where it's like there's not motherfuckers on our soil like taking over the White House and shit like that. However, there are terrorists on our soils at all fucking times, honestly, planning to do some evil shit against us. So at the end of the day, yes, we are defending our fucking country. All fucking political shit aside, all this conspiracy Illuminati shit aside, we are one of the top countries in the world. Therefore, we're gonna have haters, and there's some fucking haters out there that no matter what, they're like legit about it, and they're gonna come over here and try to fuck shit up. So I do feel as though I'm doing this country a service, but like I always say, I don't really always look for the whole thank you for your service type deal. I mean, I chose the thug life, you know. The thug life didn't choose me. So that's my reason for joining the military, is just simply defend my country, all that type of shit. Do I feel I fulfilled that reason? I think I've done a lot of shit for my country. You know, I've put my body through a lot of shit. So yeah, I feel as though that reason is sort of fulfilled. And my reasons haven't changed as world events happen. I mean, like I always say, this world has always been crazy. We just all see it plain as day now. Overwhelmingly handsome Jack. Damn, Jack, you got a lot to live up to with that name, man. You can't just say shit like that. If I see a picture of you, man, you better be overwhelming. You better, like, almost turn me gay, bro. Like, I better almost be going gay for you with that name. But he asked me, when you were in the military, do you have any regrets? Nope. I do it the same way every fucking time, every time. And that being said, I know I said that I'm getting out of the military, but at the same time, I don't have any regrets of the branch I chose, the job I chose, anything. Simply because of the fact that what I experienced in my life, it makes me who I am today. What you experience in your life defines you. And I think it's made me a much stronger person, a much better person, and somebody that could definitely go into the civilian world and kick some ass. Not literally, of course. I'm not going to go into the civilian world and be like, I was in the military, and just start beating the shit out of people. But I think, and what I was trying to say is pretty much like go into the civilian world and do great things. Because the military has made me appreciate a lot of the things that I didn't really appreciate before. Call sign Beaver. Wow. That's a... Okay. Whatever. Hey, Beaver, it is what it is. How long will you be active duty? Semper Fidelis. Hoorah, brother. I'll be active duty for another 8 months, I think. Hold on. December, October. Oh, wow. God, that whiskey really is hitting me right now. I said December, October. Look at my fucking dumbass. December, January, February, March, April, May, June. July is my actual EAS. June with terminal. So about another 7 to 8 months, I'll be active duty. So, you know, it is what it is. Grant, I don't know how to pronounce your last name, dude, but Grant Moerke. Dude, if I butchered it, I'm sorry. Why is your bed not in the bedroom of your house? Fantastic fucking question. I was wondering when I was going to get this. So, pretty much, here's the deal, alright? I got divorced. My bed used to be in the fucking bedroom, and it was actually, it was the other bed where my ex-wife and I actually slept on. And, pretty much, like, I let her take all the furniture, like I said in that video where I was giving you guys a tour of my house. If you didn't catch it, go look for it. It's on my channel somewhere. But pretty much, I let her take most of the furniture. I was like, look, I don't really need much. To me, I'm not an asshole, first of all. She's not a bitch. You know, it's a kind of civil divorce going on. So I was like, yeah, you could take all the furniture. Like, it's just more shit to maintain in the house. And for me, I just don't need anything. And that'll really just make room for roommates to move in. So she took that bed, and then she was nice enough to set up the whole setup I got going on in the living room right now. She did that all for me before she left. And, you know, it was a friendly kind of departure or friendly breakup type deal. So before she left, you know, I gave her a hug. I thanked her for what she did for me, and she thanked me. And, you know, for old time's sakes, we gave each other that last kiss. And we were just like, all right, you know, go about your ways. I know some of you guys out there, it sounds kind of sad, but to me, I just accepted it, you know, and she accepted it as well. It was my decision to end the relationship simply because of the fact that things were just going bad. I think I'll make a simple, down-to-earth, like, fucking break-it-down video on its own about my marriage and how it went, and giving you guys, ironically, marriage advice, I guess, or advice on just the whole situation. So, yeah, I'll make that video, definitely. Yeah, I'm definitely going to do that. I'm going to write that shit down. But that's why my bed is in the living room, you know, because I don't know. It's a bachelor bed, bro. So, the next question comes from Lonesome Soldier. Oh, going out there alone and unafraid. I like it. In one of your last Q&As, you couldn't make up your mind between tits or ass. Have you made up your mind yet? No. No, bro. I'm sorry. Like, okay, all right. Here's the deal about that. All right. I like ass. I like more cushion for the pushing. A girl with a nice ass. She doesn't like. I'm not the type of guy that needs a fucking humongous ass. Honestly, to me, that's a turnoff. I just need that fucking. Like, I can't have the small ass and I can't have the humongous ass. I need that perfect fucking where you could just grab underneath the thighs, just come up, sweep up, and grab that nice bit of ass. Like, she has to be able to do squats. Girls who do squats, they have the best asses. Like, my friend Julie, whew, she has, let's just leave it at that. Like, pretty much. And for the tits, I mean, come on. Like, when a chick is riding you, or when you're fucking, at the end of the day, if that's your girl, you come home, it's been a tough day, I want to rest my head on a fucking pair of amazing fucking pillows, aka the best pillows that man has ever been given. a woman's fucking tits. Like, that's the best fucking pillows ever. So, yeah, she needs to have some nice tits. I'm not looking for fucking triple E's, but then again, I don't want B's. C's and above. There we go. We got that's pretty much how it is. C's and above. So, there's that. That's the answer to that question. So, I still haven't made up my mind, really. Let's see. Alexander Duerden says, when on exercise or operations, what has been the hardest and most difficult thing you ever done? Same for you, man. Just go check out the Sunday Fun Day videos. That's definitely, you'll hear all about that shit there, man. It's it's a whole other story, bro. Epicness starts here. Oh, nice name. I like that. One bar rage quit. Ever gonna come back? And you still talk to Ricky? Actually, Ricky and I, we were planning on hanging out a few days ago when I went to go a car dealership to see about trading in my car for a different one, but I decided not to because I kind of love my car. But one bar rage quit. I don't know if it's ever gonna come back, but Ricky and I, we still talk to each other. Actually, Louie and I still talk to each other. There's just a few, Mike, Paul, and there was like one other. I'll have to go back and check. But we really don't keep in touch too much anymore, but we do have each other on Facebook, so I don't know. I'll see if it could come back for you guys. I really would. I get a lot of requests about that, actually. I didn't know that was going to be such a popular thing. If not, I'll find some really fucking good replacements. Like, probably Marines. So that means the shit's going to be fucking crazy. Like, you guys are going to be probably laughing your asses off. Or like, doing the sign of the cross and saying a prayer for all the crazy shit you're about to hear. What do I plan on doing after the military? Ask Bulkier Sphinx. After the military, I plan on going into fucking law enforcement. I plan on becoming a North Carolina state trooper and doing great things there. My plan for when I become a state trooper, I know, you know, what I say now, I don't really know what being a state trooper is like. I'm being humble about that. I don't know what being a cop is like at all. But my philosophy going into it, I want to give the general public, the American public, a positive perspective of the police force. I want to show them that I'm there to help them, but at the same time not to be walked over by them, if that makes sense. So my plan is to not be an asshole to anybody, be very respectful, be very kind, and, you know, understanding towards people, but at the same time being fucking firm and making sure that they're not gonna fucking get their way over me, because that's bullshit. There's a fucking law and you're supposed to respect it for a reason. So that's my plan when I become a cop. I don't want to be an asshole, but I don't want to be walked on either. So I'm gonna find that medium in between. David Johnson. I don't know how. Wow, that's interesting. I never seen it spelled that way. He asks, "What do most U.S. Marines think of the Royal Marines?" We think that you guys are, if you are one of them. I don't know if that's why you're asking or if you just think, but I don't know. We think Royal Marines are actually really great. We think that they're well trained, well equipped, and well ready to take on anything that comes their way. The whole question that people usually ask, oh, who would win versus who? Honestly, it's not down to U.S. Marine versus Royal Marines. It's pretty much we're there to support each other. We are each other's allies, and when the Royal Marines need us, I guarantee you, I'll be out there with those motherfuckers in the mud, in the grit, getting some. So I mean, I'm sure they'll say the same for us. So we just support each other, and that's just the way it'll always be. And we do think that they're upstanding, very well trained, like I said, well trained and well equipped military force. So there's that for that. Frog Stat. He's been subscribed to me for over 5 years. Wow, dude, that's half a decade, bro. Really happy and kind of nostalgic that you've returned. Definitely for me too, man. I'm really happy and fucking. It brings back that. It makes me happy. It gives me like this fucking tingly feeling inside, where I know that I'm doing this shit again. Because like I told you guys, I've always wanted to come back and do it, but I just haven't really had the time to. But his question is, how do you feel you've changed as a person from before becoming a Marine now that I'm back? Honestly, I think I answered this before. Like I told you guys, there might be some questions that's answered twice, but I really would just want to hit up everybody's question. If I see that I'm answering it twice, though, I won't do that. Let's kind of save the time. But in terms of changing, honestly, I just feel like I'm a lot stronger mentally and physically, and I appreciate a lot of things in life a lot more now. And I feel as though a lot of tasks in the civilian world to me is just gonna seem like not easy, but more like I have the mental attitude of dude, what the fuck? I've done this shit. I could simply do this. So, you know, I'm gonna go into civilian world, go back to civilian world, try to conquer a lot of things, but I know it's not gonna be easy. Being an adult is never easy. Bills, life, school, work, whatever it may be, this shit's not easy, and you know, it's not to be taken lightly. But I do feel as though I have a positive attitude towards it, and I feel as though the Marine Corps Infantry, I owe a lot of that attitude and a lot of that confidence and the strength to the Marine Corps Infantry for showing me, like, you know, sometimes the shit that you're doing isn't that bad. There's always going to be somebody out there that has it worse. So that's how I feel as though it changed me. And I'm going to cut the Q&As off right now. I'm going to remember where I stopped at, and I'm going to continue on. I think we've gotten through quite a few of them so far. Yeah, we got through quite a bit. But this is it for part 2 of the Q&A. I hope you guys have been enjoying these. I'm really enjoying answering these questions, honestly. It's making me think a lot and think about my fucking self and kind of give me like a self-evaluation while talking to you guys, really. So I hope you guys have been enjoying it. If you did, like that video or click that like button, favorite this video, subscribe if you're new here. There's going to be a lot more shit coming out. You guys are definitely going to learn a lot more about me through these videos, and I hope I get to learn at least a little bit of something. I'll kind of let you guys fucking post your experiences or whatever you may have gone through in the comment section if you want to, you know, because I definitely like to learn a lot more about the people who are watching me, as well as you guys learning about me. So like I said, if you want to, if you feel comfortable about it, I don't know, let me know something. If you want to PM it to me, go right ahead. Like I said, Facebook link, Twitter link is in the description box. Twitter, you can't really do the PM thing, but Facebook you can. So check that all out, all right? And I hope you guys enjoy it. Until next time, guys, peace.